Let ABCD be a square of side of unit length. Let a circle C1 centered at A with unit radius is drawn. Another circle C2 which touches C1 and the lines AD and AB are tangent to it is also drawn. Let a tangent line from the point C to the circle C2 meets the side AB at E if the length of EB equals to alpha plus square root of 3 into B, where alpha beta are integers, then what is the value of alpha plus beta? Let ABCD be a square of side of unit length. That means we have a square ABCD whose length equals to 1. Let a circle C1 centered at A with unit radius is drawn. So, taking center as A, unit radius, we have to draw a circle. Now there is another circle C2 which touches circle C1 and also the lines AD and AB. Now let us try to draw this diagram and see how it looks like. First we have drawn the square. ABCD is a square. Now let us draw the circle C1. For the C1 circle, the center is A and the radius is 1. So the C1 circle will have center at A and it passes through B comma D. So this is C1 circle. We have drawn only the quadrant of it. So ABD is the quadrant of the circle. Now then we have another circle C2 which touches this circle whatever we have drawn and also AD and AB. So that will be touching this circle internally. So let us try to draw the circle C2. C2 should touch the circle C1 and it should have AD and AB as tangents to the circle. So we have now circle C2 which is touching the circle C1 internally and also the lines AD and AB are tangents to it. Now let us just draw a line AC diagonal joining A to C. Now let's first try to understand what will be the radius of the smaller circle. We know that the big circle radius is 1. For that what we will do? Since we know that the tangents are there, we know there are perpendiculars and we know that we have a square and the diagonal of the square is root 2 into r if the radius of the C2 is taken as r. But we know that the length from O to the point G is length from A to G is equals to 1 unit because the radius of the C1 is 1, but that is also equals to root 2r plus r. So from that we should be able to find out what is the radius of circle C2. So we have root 2r plus r equals to 1 or r equals to 1 by root 2 plus 1. Rationalize it, we will have root 2 minus 1 divided by 1 which is equals to root 2 minus 1. So now then we have been told that let a tangent line from the point C to the circle C2 meets the circle AB at E. And also we'll also try to understand what is the value of CG here. CG is nothing but AC minus AG. We know AC is root 2 because it's a diagonal of the square and we know AG length is 1. So we understood that CG is also equals to R. So we have OA is root 2R, OG is radius, CG is also radius. Now let's go to the last point what we have been told that let a tangent line from the point C to the circle C2 meets the side AB at E. So let us try to identify that point E and also from O draw a perpendicular to CE and let us say that point is equals to H. So let's drop a perpendicular from O to CE and let us say that point is H. Now consider this triangle CHO. You can see that OH is equals to radius because C2 radius is R and we know that OC equals to 2R. Just now we realized it. That gives us that angle OCH equals to 30 degrees. We also know that angle ACB equals to 45 degrees because in a square the diagonal divides 90 degrees into two equal parts 45 45 at vertex A and C. So from that we can clearly see that sine theta equals to r by 2r, which is equals to 30 degrees. So if angle ACB is 45 degrees and the angle ACE equals to 30 degrees, then angle ECB will be equals to 15 degrees. Now what we need to find out is EB. So for that we'll take the triangle EBC, which is a right angle triangle, because we know angle B is 90 degrees. There tan 15 degrees is equals to opposite by adjacent, which is equals to EB by BC. But we know BC equals to 1 since the square side is 1. So tan 15 value is 2 minus root 3. So we can check that also by using tan of A minus B formula, where you keep A equals to 45 and B equals to 30 degrees and simplify that. You get tan 15 is 2 minus root 3. So EB is 2 minus root 3. But we have been given that is equals to alpha plus root 3 into B. Comparing, we get alpha equals to 2, beta equals to minus 1. Therefore, alpha plus beta value is equals to 1. Now this problem can be solved in so many different ways. In this particular video, we try to solve it in a simplest fashion, whatever we can do, so that we don't use any advanced concepts and try to use as much as possible fundamentals. Thanks for your time and support. I'll catch you once again with another interesting problem. Till then, keep smiling and sharing. Bye for now.